Acknowledge the awkwardness, by the way, about me having to talk to you guys about a film that's basically 100 minutes of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So I apologize.
Don't be awkward.
No awkwardness.
Let's revel in it.
Yeah.
So congratulations, though, on the film. You guys did a very fine job. Is there any aspect, though, when you take on a project like this that's particularly daunting? Because there are a lot of, it's the singing, it's the way you expose yourselves both emotionally and literally physically. I mean, what's the one thing that you're dreading or excited about before you start filming this one?
I wasn't dreading anything, actually. I was just really excited to actually do it. It's one of those things, like, you don't know how it's going to feel until you're actually there. Yeah. And for me, like, Cherry Bomb was really what kind of summed the experience up for me. And it was, like, the second to the last day of shooting. So it was, that's kind of my, I don't know.
What about for you, Kristen? Is there anything at this point in your career that still gets you nervous before you get on set, and is that a good thing maybe that it gets you a little worried?
Yeah, well, I'm always Dakota's a little bit more like totally like she's got it. I need to be thinking that this is like the hardest job I'll ever have to do, because then it's like I need to like make myself nervous a little bit. And I was really intimidated by the singing part, like even though it's not as much as what she has to do. Like Joan has such a distinct sound. And, like, I didn't want to sound stupid. I didn't want to sound like I didn't sound anything like her. And having met them, it becomes such a different thing to, like, just some movie that a really good writer wrote that you feel responsible for. And you're now responsible for the most important times of these people's lives that you've now gotten to know and that you respect so much. And respect isn't even, like, the right word for it. It's, like, they did something that was, you know. I'm so glad that we can like let other people, because I didn't.
It was a landmark.
Yeah, and I had never even heard of the Runaways, and a lot of young people haven't.
So a lot of people made a lot of the kiss between you guys. There's a little kissing in this. Was it as what?
There's a little kissing.
There's
a little kissing.
Viewers, prepare yourself. No, but I mean, was there trepidation on set? Was it a bigger deal on set, or was it a bigger deal when the media heard about it afterwards, you think?
I don't think it was really ever a big deal to me.
It was never a big deal to me either. Because especially, like, the way that it was written into the story and the way, like, it wasn't, like, and they finally get together. It's like, no, they were just like, it's just like one night. Yeah, exactly. And they have such an awesome bond, like, that's so cool to observe that the fact that they made out when they were teenagers, like, has nothing to do with it, so. Is
that you nude at the end, that last underwater shot?
Yeah, but you can't see anything.
So again, no, that's cool. It's not like, I mean, I have 17 layers on. I can't expose any skin, but clearly you are a little bit more at peace with yourself than I.
I could really, like, there are things that, like, you're capable of doing under the guise of, like, I mean, you're so safe, like, this, like, you get to, like, plus, I was not naked. I was, like, wearing stuff. I was wearing, like, really, really, really unattractive, like, nude
bodysuits.
Yeah, like mole skin or something. Like really, really, really gross. Like in the movie, it's like, oh, that's cool. This like subjective image of like, oh, she's just submerged. She's lost in this world, like this like ocean.
You also shot that in the last 2 minutes of filming
on
the last day.
What is this? Like I'm in a bathtub and then suddenly I'm like in I don't understand. All right, I'll lay in the water and look like a tool.
That's trust.
Yeah.
Sex, drugs. There's a fair amount. You guys are like literally snorting coke in a bathroom. I was not expecting to see you two ever do that in a film, so congratulations on that. Do you feel, though, do you feel a pressure, though? I mean, you guys are both clearly, role models for young women, young people out there. They're going to see you in these circumstances. Obviously it's all right with you. Do you worry about sort of them seeing you in that context?
I've been exposed to everything under the... I think that if you don't realize that, like... the people that you look... This is also a really hard question for
you know what I mean? It's also like real people. This is their real experience, and that...
it's the story.
It's
what
the
happened,
story,
yeah.
And I mean, it was just vitamin B, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
I'm relieved to hear that. Wardrobe. I mean, you're wearing stuff you've never worn in a film before. Is any of that sort of, like, when you look at what you're wearing, you're going, oh my God, what have I signed on for? Or
no, I loved it. I loved the wardrobe so much. I loved it every day. And I got to keep it all. That's the best part of it.
Have you used it since, or is it still
not
in
yet?
the
I'm still looking for the right
what's the occasion for that? I don't know.
To bring out the 7-inch silver platform boots.
This is kind of, I would think, a lot about wish fulfillment as an actor to literally be a rock and roll star. Do you think it's cooler to be a movie star or a rock and roll star at the end of the day? Which would you rather be?
What's cooler?
I enjoy
Are either cool? Maybe neither are cool. No, they're both
being
cool.
an actor pretending to be a rock and roll star.
Give it like the best of both worlds.
Fair enough, fair enough. Have you guys, have friends and family seen the film yet, or are you anxious to sort of see what they think?
My mom has seen it, that's it.
Yeah, nobody has really seen it for me. I don't know yet.
I feel like we're figuring out right now if it's going to work out or not. A Twilight question or two here. Breaking Dawn, do we know anything yet? Shooting, schedule, director, anything?
No. No, I don't even know if it's going to be one or two, or who's directing it, or when it's even going. So
Right.
I know that it's going to go, but not when yet.
Are you hopeful that very graphic birth scene is kept intact as it was depicted by Stephanie Meyer? Do you have assurances that it will be?
No, I haven't seen like a script, but I mean, I'm not alone in really, really wondering how they're going to handle that.
There's been talk that like the baby would be like CGI. Do you think that's the right way to go? Can that work for that kid?
I don't know.
So many questions. So
I know. The baby's little Renesmee is, she's got to be cute. She can't just be like this scary, like superhuman teeth baby.